Hi guys. So I thought that I would give you a little rundown on all of this stuff that I use for canning because I always get questions about it, so I figured I would make a video that kind of just summed it all up. Okay. Okay. So these are the two things that we have purpose built specifically for canning. My canning box, and then these are storage containers for jars. Brandon built me this basically because, what's the problem with canning supplies is they go all over the place and you don't know what to use and can't find it all when you need it. This thing can be refilled and used as you need it. It's got enough room for pretty much everything that I'm going to use on a regular basis, including, my grabbers. This is a lid thing, so you don't have to pull lids out of anywhere. Lid jar opener, grabber, all that. It actually has slots for my wide mouth lids and a smaller slot for my regular mouths. And then these are ring holders that come out. And each one of these hold basically 12 rings. So I've got regular mouth and I've got wide mouth ones. Now, we were selling these on Etsy and we still can. We just don't have any up right now. So talk to me about that if you're interested. And then this is my jar holder crate thing, because the problem is, when you have jars that are extra, you're like, what do you do with them? So we currently only have quarts built, but this is all regulars, and it's really easy. He just built the crate, and then he just cut dividers that we can put in between everything, which is really awesome, right? So I'm going to take you guys on a little trip, and I'm going to show you the other stuff that we have for canning. Okay, so I have two pressure canners. This is one that holds 7 quarts, and this is the guy that holds 8. This also can do a double rack of pints, which is fabulous. We use this one a lot more than we use this one because this one is a lot more controllable. I call this my pickle pot. I literally use this for all of my pickle products, which is kind of cool. Then I have this is my big pot that it's stainless steel, so I use this not only to cook things in, but I also water bath in that one. And then my other water bather is this guy here, which is actually Brandon's grandma's, which is really cool. So we have that. And then I actually do have 3 things. This one, I think, came when we got that guy, but this one actually holds quarts, which is kind of cool. And then I have 2 regular ones that hold both pints and quarts. My canning room, which is really cool. I know I've shown this to you guys before, but here's another little tour. Insulated on the sides and the ceiling. 2 sides are to the outside, so they it stays pretty consistent in here all year round. It's colder in here now than it is out in the rest of the house, basement, because it's cold. So yeah, and then we've got all of my rings right here, wides and regulars. We found that that's just the best way to hang them up because, yeah, you're always trying to figure out what to do with them. Well, this wall's kind of a dead wall, so ta-da! Shelving, we built this right after we bought the place. As you can tell, we are pretty much at capacity at this point, which is really sad. We should have built this a lot bigger, but we didn't. We honestly didn't know that canning and preserving would take over our lives, but here we are. The top we pretty much use for excess storage as of right now. A lot of my dry storage is right here. And then this is all my different excess lids and containers and mixes and all that kind of good stuff. And before anybody comes for me, yes, I have rings on, I have rings off. In the 12 plus years I personally have been canning, I've had 3 fails ever. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't have a difference in them. So here we are. Most recently, I have canned, I did applesauce yesterday. This is meatloaf and chili and spaghetti sauce. Are the 3 most recent things that I've done, but obviously this is my pickles. Yes, I make a lot of pickles, but I supply my entire family, like extended family. I supply pickles. So yeah, this is our cold room. Onions from our garden. That we cured them, hung them, and they are still good. Isn't that awesome? Down here is all storage, but it's mostly all of our empty jars that we've been buying and such and using. But yeah, we actually came into, we got a ton of jars on Facebook Marketplace, so that's why we have so many empties right now. And yeah, those are all ones we haven't even opened because I keep a lot on hand because you never know when you're going to need a jar. So those are all those. These things are fabulous. We bought these when we first got married and started canning because you can stack in them. And the only place I actually just recently found them online, and I can't remember the name of the place, but I will link it in the description underneath where I have found these guys. You can get them in pints and in quarts, and I've actually even found them for little half piners too, which is kind of cool. But yeah, that's pretty much all of my canning supplies that I have. That's pretty much canning land. All the stuff that I use for canning and short, sweet little video. If you have any questions about anything, want to see anything more detailed or anything like that, let me know. Leave a comment below. And as always, we appreciate you guys. Have a good one.